everybody, my name's Allison Ostrander and I'm the Director of Risk Tolerance here at Simpler Trading. And one of the setups that I have been eyeing is SMR. Now over in the small lots room here at Simpler Trading, we have already taken one trade on this. We jumped into the 40-43 call. Debit spread, bought to open that. This is what the trade was, right? Nicely in the money. We closed it yesterday after this great run up for a quick win at $1.20. So 51-cent profit, nice quick win. Wouldn't mind though jumping back into this again. I love the bullish sentiment down here. We have some recent true lows. We have a great squeeze setting up. We're starting to get bullish signals here. Momentum's had a beautiful reset and is starting to turn back up above the zero line, so that's all bullish. The trend itself, the 10 looks like it wants to roll up off the 30. If it's able to do that, that's bullish sentiment. The Bollinger Bands are flaring open. So I do like the possibility of this potentially getting a squeeze play higher. My only hesitation on this right now from a re-entry point of view is the fact that we're right around price resistance here. This is the place that we stalled at last time whenever we had exhaustion and pulled back. So ideally, I would prefer a pullback down to 37. Didn't quite get that today, and we may not. So if I'm a little bit late to playing the squeeze, I don't mind. But a few trade ideas to consider. So one would be to go out to after the earnings announcement, something like the August monthly, has plenty of open interest. And depending on what your risk tolerance is, you could just decide to go in with a long call. The idea is you don't plan to hold through earnings, but you think SMR is going to get a run up into the announcement. So you're looking for this strike not only to move up, but to also gain in value and lock it out for a quick win before the announcement. If you like this idea, but you don't like the amount of risk out there, I get it, I trade small accounts, then you could always do a vertical spread. The 45.50 is about $1.53 cost basis, $3.47 profit potential. Excellent risk versus reward. And for SMR, with how this moves, this should be a wide enough spread that the premium isn't going to work against you with this being after the earnings announcement. The nice thing about doing this as well, especially if this is a fraction of your normal risk tolerance, is if we do get a pullback, you can decide to either build in to your normal risk tolerance, or at the very least you're managing a much smaller capital amount, kind of easier to sit through a pullback compared to when you're at your max risk tolerance here at price resistance, or possible price resistance, I should say. If you like this idea but want to keep it a little bit more shorter dated, thinking that it's going to run up into the announcement and therefore you don't want to give yourself that much time, I would personally go out to August 1st. I would still try and give myself at least a couple weeks. Not as good on the open interest, so be mindful of that. But once again, you could either decide to go with just a long call if you wanted to. Remember though, the long call for August 1st will not hold up as well compared to the August monthly expiration. One, because the August monthly has more time to it. But two, August 1st is before earnings, so you won't have any of that premium holding things up because of the uncertainty around the announcement. And then once again, if you like this idea but don't like the risk around it, you could always do a vertical spread. This one's only $1.39, $3.61 profit potential. If you like the idea but want to reduce your risk even more, you could also consider a broken wing butterfly. A 5.2 broken wing butterfly has about $1.14 cost basis. That's a $3.86 profit potential for the pen. If it goes completely in the money, the spread would still be worth $3, which means you would still have a $1.90 profit potential based on the $1.10 cost basis. So not a bad risk versus reward there. Still, of course, within the anticipated range, looking for the possibility of that squeeze to fire. Personally, like I said, I'd prefer to see another pullback on the entry here to give me room to play up into this kind of $44 range, if not for the break higher. But if it does start to break tomorrow, I might just jump in a little bit late. Like I said, we jumped in back here, took some nice profits yesterday. But I wouldn't mind a re-entry on this setup, so I wanted to share it with you guys. Thank you so much for joining me. As always, may the trade be with you, my fellow Jedis, and I look forward to talking to you next time. Bye. Hey, Allison Ostrander here, Director of Risk Tolerance at Simpler Trading. Thanks for watching the video. If you enjoyed this video, please be sure to like and comment down below to help us out. Also, be sure to subscribe and click the bell icon so you can get notified when we release our next video. And if you want to watch us trade in real time using our own money, go to simplertrading.com to learn how to sign up. As always, may the trade be with you, and we'll see you in the next video. Bye.